Let's start with Adrian in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hello there, Adrian.
Hey, Kim. How are you doing?
Wonderful. So, Andrew, this is Adrian. We talked about him on the show.
Oh, hi, Adrian.
Okay, because
Hi, Andrew.
Okay, I know what the story is, and Andrew knows what the story is. So start from the beginning. What happened?
Yeah, so my wife and I sold our house in Scottsdale, and we were looking around in a new area in Scottsdale. So we thought we would lease for 12 months and, properly survey the area before we bought something. So we leased a condo from it was managed by a company called Denali Real Estate in Mesa, Arizona. And it was not a good experience. Initially, we found black mold, and when I asked for various corrective actions, everything took forever, and it was really unpleasant as a customer.
Sure.
And they started ghosting me, basically. I sent them an email in January and asked for some actions to be taken, and they ignored me. So I did what most people would do, and I posted a couple of online reviews. And pretty much immediately, they fined me, citing their non-disparagement clause, which explicitly banned negative online reviews.
Wow.
How much did you get fined?
$4,000. It's, per their 21-page lease agreement, you can be charged $2,000 per negative post.
Wow.
In their view, a negative online review is a rating of 3 or less out of 5 stars.
Wow. Okay, and so obviously you fought that.
Yeah, well, I gave them lots of easy exits, Kim. I pointed out to them this is illegal, right? Mm-hmm. And again, they ghosted me. So a very softball, I contacted the Better Business Bureau and had the Better Business Bureau tell them it's illegal. Again, nothing happened. And it was just bubbling along in the background. And for 5 months, they wrote to me every day trying to collect on this. I started paying my rent by, sending a check in rather than using their portal, because their portal insists you pay the full amount due. Mm-hmm. My account had gone from about a month's rent positive to a month's rent negative because of their substantial fine. And so I let this ride along, figuring that eventually they would come to their senses, but they did not. And so I basically escalated to the local news channel, and, quickly it was a case of technology really coming to my assistance. The story attracted about 1 million views in the first 48 hours.
Wow.
The Federal Trade Commission jumped into the mix and basically confirmed it's prohibited by federal law. The Consumer Review Fairness Act of 2016 specifically outlaws any contract provision that penalizes customers for honest reviews. So, we're all protected as customers.
Yeah, but they slid that disparagement clause right into the contract, and
yes,
and probably a lot of people would look at that, Adrian,
yes,
and they would say, you know what, I better not say anything because I'm going to be looking at $2,000 per review, when actually it's illegal. It's illegal.
It's bullying.
It is bullying.
It's like the old mob coming in and saying, "We sure be a shame if this place caught on fire. Do you want to buy fire insurance?"
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they're preventing you from doing anything with fear.
Adrian, thank you so much for coming on and telling your story. And because I'm sure it's helped more than a few people who are sitting there saying, I better go look at my lease right now. Yeah, exactly.